guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching my videos, I am someone who's trying to keep a visual diary for myself, so I've been trying to vlog a little bit more every day in my life and hoping I can look back at these videos and just to see how much I've grown and to share my thoughts with anyone else who may need it, or if it will help you or entertain you or motivate you at the end of the day. So that's what I'm trying to do. Right now I am at a really cute cafe. This place is so cute. There is actually a car above my head right now. There is a car above my head. Alrighty, I'll get back into focus. And I'm just enjoying my coffee. Enjoy the Colombian music that's playing in the background, and it is so amazing. I really like their coffee as well. So I just wanted to sit down and talk about some things that I've been going through personally. I just wanted to share my thoughts and what I've learned so far along the way in my journey of how to be happier and how to accept myself and build a career for myself almost, because right now I am trying to embrace that I'm a full-time content creator for the meantime. I don't know how long this is gonna last. I don't know if it's gonna sustain me in the long run, but as of right now, I'm just trying to enjoy my life, just trying to be myself as someone who decided to not to go to grad school, not work for anybody for now, and just to work for myself and on myself. And so far it's been a pretty good journey. I can't complain, although sometimes I do feel terrible, but I do have to acknowledge that I do have the privilege to be doing this. That's something that I should appreciate and just look at the bright side of things. So yeah, one thing I did want to talk about is about manifesting. I know this topic has been around, this word is thrown a lot around conversations, around people who are successful and have manifested. But what exactly is manifesting that you can do, right? Sometimes I hear people talk about manifesting and I don't know what they're talking about. I just think that it's really hard to put that word into a tangible thing that you can carry out. And people tell you to manifest your goals, your vision, but how do you even get started, right? Sometimes you manifest in your journals, but I just want to talk about my own experience because I am someone that cannot journal routinely. I did journal a lot when I was in high school, middle school, and a bit in college, but for me right now, I find it really hard to journal because every time I buy a journal, I end up writing it in for a few days and then I would abandon it and start ripping the pages out and use it for other things because I cannot stand dating or organizing a journal and not filling it in, so I end up ripping out the pages and stuff, which is a really bad habit. And I realized that the more times I try journaling, it's not even a matter of not having time or not sitting down to look at the journal, but I just can't write in it. I can't set goals for myself anymore because it disappoints me so much to look back at it and realize that I have not reached or have done what I wanted to do. So I realized that journaling was creating a more toxic behavior rather so than helpful. That's why I stopped doing that. I do wish I could be someone that could journal and that could help me a lot. I found that every time I got back into journaling, it more so harmed me than helped me. I realized that by writing down how I felt and by writing down where I want to be, it just brought me down even more. It broke me down even more, and it was affecting my progress and just how I coped with everything basically. Right now, instead of journaling, I go through thoughts in my head and I keep like a mental journal, if that makes sense. Every night I would go through the thoughts, every morning I would go through a certain thought as if I'm writing in a journal. And I think this helps a lot with people who are probably too busy to journal or cannot journal like myself. And I want to find an explanation to why, because I did used to journal a lot back then and it was really helpful. Right now I just feel like it's more helpful to talk to someone or to voice it out and just speak to myself, like what I'm doing right now, recording a video and looking back, and that has been a lot more helpful for me in reviewing how much I've grown and how much I've done and to review my progress on things. Journaling was helpful for me. I don't know what happened, but maybe I've changed, maybe I've evolved. It's no longer an effective method for me. And of course, manifesting is all about writing things down. It's all about reminding yourself affirmations, things that can help you bring you to your goals. This is something that not many people talk about because, of course, manifesting, you want to write your goals down, but I realized from a very young age, even when I was in elementary elementary school that I did not like writing goals down. I did not like the idea of short-term goals and long-term goals. Of course, your teachers would tell you, school may have taught you, but for me it was more so on understanding the concept of goals and reaching goals on my own. Because when you're in school, you're literally not taught how to reach your goals. They teach you to make goals, and you should have a plan for your future, but sometimes you cannot make that tangible. Like, how do you even go about reaching that goal, right? This is something that I had to deal with a lot after graduating college. What's worked for me is that I go through my thoughts every night and every day and maybe throughout the day, and I just keep on reminding myself. But sometimes I find it more helpful to write things down on notes on my phone or just have it pop up on your phone, because that's something that I routinely check, and it's much easier to remind yourself that way. Let's say sometimes when I leave the house, I would put a note by the door and I would not even look at it. So if I reminded myself to bring food from the fridge, I would just overlook it because it's not a place that I would usually look. And that's something that I had to realize within my behavior, within my routines, to know where to put things. That has been really helpful for me to be more mindful of where to put things that will help me. So if you're someone who's like me, who cannot write things down and remember, I think that putting it on your phone is a good place to put it. Put the note or reminder at a place where you would look, because some things that might be helpful for one person might not be helpful to another. Yeah, that's something that I had to learn along the way. These visual diaries or visual clips that I've been doing for myself has been really helpful, along with just reminding myself, speaking to myself, and speaking to others even about your goals, so that they can put a bit of pressure on you to remind you about reaching your goals. I tell other people about what I want to do. Sometimes they tell me back, and I would even forget. Did I even say that a few months ago? Sometimes I wouldn't even believe the goals I have set for myself. It is what it is, and whatever works for you to bring you to becoming a better person is all worth it at the end. Don't be lazy about it. That's one thing. You have to work on yourself to reach your goals, and that's one thing that will be valid across all methods. Constantly remind yourself, whether it be one method or another. This video might not even make any sense, but as someone who has abandoned journaling and have bought journals and just have left them blank and start ripping pages out with anxiety, this is something that has helped me so far. So that's what I have to share with you today on my little coffee day. I don't know how helpful that was, but hopefully that can get you thinking. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for me. I'll see you all in the next video. This is just a little coffee break, but this is the journey I will be taking you all on, and I hope you stay for it. I hope I can help you reach wherever you want to be in life. And yeah, sometimes talking does help. Talking does help. Yeah. Really good latte. It was $6, but I recommend, because they have really comfy seating and a nice bathroom that is so hard to find in New York. So this is one of my top cafes in this neighborhood. Really nice. Pueblo Corrido. I don't know if I butchered it